to our mighty power Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the elect men that's feeding the sheep of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, in sincerity and truth of this great gospel. We're going to get into this lesson about these so-called people that's leading you men, you Israelite men, right? Your leaders in this society, right? They replace your street speakers, your political. Back in the days, your so-called black movement street speakers were what fucking rappers and actors, right? And basketball players and football players, right? That's your spokesperson on Earth, right? When Esau go to the UN, yeah, he damn sure don't send no fucking entertainer to go speak for him. Yeah, no, they send some real political motherfuckers who went to school for what they do, who's really into these different type of political things. But here, anytime something go wrong in the so-called black, Hispanic, black community, who they got speaking out? Some fucking clowns, right? That's how they got you niggas to vote for Obama. Right? A nigga pop up out of nowhere, right? They didn't give you Jesse Jackson Jr. They didn't give you MLK Jr., right? They didn't give you Malcolm X, whatever, his daughter, whoever. They gave you some nigga named Obama, man, who pop up out of nowhere talking about he went to school in Chicago. He was on the South Side as a community activist. What the fuck is a community activist? He's active in the community, and you see what's the state of the community. So we already know that community activists are not beneficial to no society, to no society, whatsoever, man. Who runs the world, man? I know fucking community activists. It's Esau Edom, the wicked man. He took it by the sword. Yeah, he didn't take it by speaking and all this other stuff. Right? That's how the Lord gave him this power. And this time around, this man is losing his strength, and we still got our people trying to uphold him and keep him on his pedestal and keep him up high up, right? You got one motherfucker telling you they talking about vote or die, right? All these different rappers. When did you niggas care about voting? You don't even care about your community. You don't care about the so-called fellow black man. You don't give a fuck about the black woman, the black mother, the black father, the black child. So, but you give a fuck about voting, right? These niggas care about voting. What does it say about these cats? I'm going to go to the book of Isaiah 9, verse 16, right? And it reads, for the leaders of this people, what caused them to err? For the leaders of this people caused them to err. And they that are led of them are destroyed. Therefore, the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows, for everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer. Right? And what are these guys? Yeah, what are these guys? Man, I tell you, hypocrites, right? These are they're of their father the devil, they're deceivers. Also, I'm reading it again. It reads, bear with me. This Isaiah 9, verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Therefore, the Lord Yahweh shall have no mercy in their young men. And why you see so many young men dying, Israelite men dying from gunshots, right? That's like a norm for a young man to die from the age of fucking when he's born to 20 something, 25, 29, right? Catching early deaths, right? It says, therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless, right? All these niggas talking about they didn't know their father. The Lord don't give a fuck about you fatherless motherfuckers and widows. The Lord don't give a fuck about you women who husbands done died, right? For everyone is an hypocrite. You guys are actors. These dudes is actors and evildoers. And every mouth speaketh what folly, man. What you getting from these guys, man? What you getting from these guys? Pure folly, man. Puff is a sodomite. Jay-Z is a sodomite. All these dudes is pure sodomites, right? One talking about get rich or die trying. Lord said, ain't no rich man entering into the kingdom of heaven, but he said get rich or die trying. Send off artists. You got another goofy, stupid motherfucker talking about I'm happy. I'm happy. Happy about what, nigga? You in captivity, right? These niggas is clowns, right? And you got Mr. Angry Face in the middle. These niggas ain't nothing but fucking actors, man. Ex-strippers, actors, performers, Hollywood movie actors, rappers, entertainers, right? Malcolm X said it best, man. I don't need no fucking musician and I don't need no entertainer to speak for me. That's the last person I need to speak for me. We don't even know when you motherfuckers is serious. That's why Esau don't take you serious, right? It says companies drop Kanye West over anti-Semi comments, right? Impact of Kanye West's apparent hatred of the Jews. They say Kanye hates the Jews and he's been blackballed, right? And what happened? He had to apologize. He had to apologize. You got this other guy, Kyrie. Well, I don't know what his name. I don't watch some bullshit sports. It's been a long time, but Kyrie, whatever. He's getting blackballed. Team about to drop him. Shoes dropped him. Um, Everything, right? Is parting from these guys because of what them speaking out against these people. And what happened? They had to apologize. They had to go back to acting mode because yeah, they send off artists, man. They ain't gonna talk about the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua because that's the only way. It don't matter if you know you're an Israelite. You knowing you're an Israelite is not the key into the kingdom of heaven. That is not the key into the kingdom of heaven. It's more than that. Faith works. You gotta know the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. And main thing, you have to be part of the election, right? I'm gonna go to the book of Titus 1 verse 10. It says, "For there are many unruly and vain talkers." What we got right here in this society? For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, man. Especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. Right? It's funny because these niggas know they're Israelites. They all know they're Israelites. That's the topic of the conversation, man, for a long time. Ever since this YouTube been popping, ain't nobody talking about nothing else. Black men on the street talking all this stuff because everything we talk about is start coming to pass. Prophecies is coming to pass, right? Tucker Carlson, he did not come across the apostles. He was sent to the apostles. Like, oh, what's this? What's going on here? Oh, hey, what's going on here? Motherfucker, you know what's going on here. Prophecy. These people know who we are, man. Different Israelite men speak on the Hebrew Israelites, shacking pictures with Hebrews, right? Stephen A. Smith talking about God's original Jews. God's original people are black, so the original Jews got to be black. All these things go back to they know who they are, who we are as a people. But guess what? That money got them acting funny. It says whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. It's all about the money, man. It's all about the money. The money make these niggas act funny, right? The money make you not be. The money put a fucking a gag order on what you can speak. See, you can't buy off the men of the Lord. You can't buy, just like we couldn't buy into this truth. You can't buy the men of the Lord, man. What the Lord said, I have lost none, and the Lord ain't losing nothing, right? It's you. This world about to lose everything. This society about to lose everything. These goofy ass entertainers holding on to something that's falling. These goofy ass entertainers want to be part of a declining society, right? So I'm gonna read Isaiah 9 and 16 again. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. They are destroyed. They are led of them are destroyed. Anybody following an entertainer, an actor, a basketball player, a stripper, a model, yeah, this is the person who's telling you how to think, how to work. Oh yeah, vote. The Lord said, man, don't put no fucking heathen over you who ain't your brother. And man, see, our people are lost in this story. It says, therefore the Lord shall have what? No joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows, for everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. Yeah. For the elect, but the 2/3, you're gonna be fucking destroyed on this side. For wickedness burneth as the fire. It shall devour the briars and the thorns, and shall kindle in the thickets of the forest, and shall mount up like lifting of the smoke. I'm gonna read verse 19. It says, "Through the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, through the wrath through the wrath of the Yahweh of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire." That's what the Lord setting up. A lot of people you only put here to be destroyed, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother. Right? The Lord's gonna turn it up. It says neighbor against neighbor, city against city, brother against brother. Right? And he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat everyone the flesh of his own arm. Right? So, what is the Lord about to do? The Lord is going to do the same thing he did in the past. In the past, every time we went off as a nation, the Lord stirred up other nations to come against us. What's the Lord doing right now for America? The Lord's stirring up all the nations to come against America. It's going to be a famine in this land. It's going to be a race war in this land. It's going to be a World War III. This land going to get destroyed with missiles.